Dear Gemini, have you ever wondered why you feel so different? Why, despite all the challenges and scars of time, you still carry in your eyes a spark, a freshness that makes others both surprised and curious? There are moments when you look in the mirror and think, I should look more tired than this. But no, there is something inside you that does not allow withering to exist. And this is not a coincidence. It's not just about genes, nor is it luck. There is a secret the universe has programmed, especially for you, a Gemini frequency that quietly operates, refreshing you, keeping your soul and body younger than your true age. But, you know, that very energy sometimes makes others uncomfortable, because when they stand next to you, they recognize their own aging, their own closure. You become a mirror reflecting the lack within others. And sometimes, instead of admiration, they choose to attack, to envy, forcing you to carry burdens you never fully understood. Do you feel that the exhaustion you hold in your heart does not come from work or hardships, but from the looks, the words, the attitudes of those around you? If you have ever felt that, leave a comment to affirm, I shine as a Gemini. That will be your message to the universe, that you recognize your true light. And don't forget to like and subscribe to the channel so we can continue this journey, where you'll discover why Gemini not only lives differently, but also stays young differently, shines differently. So, sit down, pour yourself a warm cup of tea or coffee, and let's begin this story together, a journey both secret and sacred, made just for you, Gemini. Part 1. Gemini's Secret to Staying Young, a Cosmic Sign of Difference. Gemini, do you realize how different you are? How many times have you looked into the mirror and quietly wondered, with everything you've been through, with all the pain and turmoil, your eyes should be heavier, your smile should have faded. Yet, no, in those eyes there is still clarity. In that smile there is still freshness. And in every gesture, every word, you continue to radiate a strangely youthful energy. People look at you and ask themselves, how can Gemini maintain such agility and brightness? And you too wonder whether this is luck, or perhaps a secret the universe designed just for you. Gemini, this is no coincidence, nor is it a gift given without reason. Within you exists a unique frequency, a vibration no other zodiac sign carries. It is this frequency that keeps you constantly transforming, constantly renewing yourself, like a river that never stops flowing. And because of that, you never become old in the eyes of others. Every day, you appear as a new version of yourself, fresh, curious, and full of life. Gemini is the only zodiac sign that embodies two selves, the twins. This is not merely a symbol, but a special energetic mechanism. When one half of you feels weary, the other half awakens, lifts you up, and fuels your strength. When one half is wounded, the other half seeks healing, reminding you of joy and rebirth. You are living proof that the universe arranges a continuous reset for both your soul and your body. Think back to the moments when you thought you could never rise again after a fall. Yet somehow, you still found a reason to smile, to speak, to connect with the world. This ability to keep transforming is what sustains your youthfulness not only on your face, but deep within your spirit. Others look at you and sense an energy that's hard to name, as though you carry the eternal glow of your 20s in your eyes and smile, no matter how much time has passed. Gemini, have you realized that you are a master of rebirth? Every morning you wake up, you are given the chance to become a new version of yourself, carrying a new perspective, a new inspiration. This is a rare gift from the universe, keeping you fresh, youthful, and giving those around you the feeling that life itself is overflowing. What's even more special is that your timeless youth does not simply come from physical agility or lively conversation. It comes from your mind and soul. Because Gemini can attune to the rhythm of life, always ready to adapt, to learn, to find joy in the smallest details. That is why people can feel in you a truly unique energy. Freshness that is not just in appearance, but in the way you live, the way you breathe, and the way you love. Think about it. How many times have you felt completely drained, yet with just one engaging conversation, a sudden spark of an idea, or even something small that excites your curiosity, you are instantly revived? That is the natural reset mechanism you carry. Not everyone has this gift, and that is exactly what makes you so different. Gemini, the miracle within you is that you never allow your soul to be boxed in. You are air. You are breath. You are an endless flow. Time may touch your body, but it cannot touch the youthful essence of your soul. And that is why, no matter your age, you still make people turn their heads, captivated by your timeless freshness. If you feel this truth within you, leave a comment affirming, "I feel this energy." Tell the universe that you recognize your gift, that you know this youthfulness is not a coincidence, but a part of your Gemini essence. And don't forget to like and subscribe to the channel to walk alongside this journey, because there are still many deeper secrets about Gemini waiting for you to uncover, secrets that will help you not only understand yourself, but also learn how to protect and nurture that eternal flame of youth. So, sit down, pour yourself a cup of tea or warm coffee, take a deep breath, and let me walk with you into this journey where together we will unveil the truth of why Gemini not only lives differently, but also stays young differently, shines differently. Part 2. The Price to Pay. Gemini's Invisible Erosion. Gemini, do you realize that the youthful gift the universe has given you has never been free? Yes. You are different. You are captivating. You shine brighter than many your age, but it is precisely this difference that makes you the target of stares, of judgments that are often unfair. People say you are too flexible, unstable, inconsistent. They don't understand that your changes are your survival mechanism. It is how Gemini renews itself, so as not to get stuck in aging or stagnation. But instead of seeing the beauty in that transformation, many only feel discomfort, faced with a difference they cannot grasp. And then they start comparing you to their own lives. While you walk with bright eyes, a radiant smile, and a spirit ready to explore, they realize they've been worn down by time, losing the curiosity and wonder they once had. You, with your inborn youthfulness, unintentionally become the mirror that exposes their barrenness. And instead of letting your energy inspire them, they choose to criticize, to diminish, even to make you question yourself. Gemini, the truth is you often attract energy drainers, not because you are weak, but because you are so open, so willing to share. They come to you not to uplift, but to borrow your light to warm themselves. They bring you their heavy stories, their sadness, their frustrations, and you, with your generous heart, take it all in, without putting up any guard. In the end, they leave lighter, and you are left depleted, wondering why. Think back, how many times have you walked away from a gathering with friends, colleagues, even family, and realized that instead of being energized, you felt drained, exhausted? How many times have you laughed and chatted the whole time, only to return home to an emptiness, as if your soul had been emptied out? And how many times have you asked yourself, "What's wrong with me? Why do I burn out so easily?" The answer lies within the very gift the universe gave you. Your youthfulness and fresh energy make you a magnet for everyone, both those who truly love you and those who are simply looking for a place to unload their heaviness. Gemini souls are not known for saying no. You fear disappointing others. You want to maintain harmony in your connections, so you accept carrying emotions that are not yours. But the more you do this, the deeper you sink into invisible erosion. On the outside, you remain smiling, lively, convincing others you are fine, but only you know. In the quiet nights, how often your heart sighs, how often it feels worn out from carrying too much that was never yours to bear. Gemini, it is not your fault that you shine. It is not your fault that you are different, that you are youthful, that you carry an energy others both envy and crave. And it is not your fault if your generosity has at times been taken advantage of. But you must know this. Your gift is not meant to be drained away. That energy must be protected, nourished, and shared selectively. Not everyone who comes near you deserves your light. Some come only to take, leaving you more exhausted. And when you learn to discern, you will begin to lessen the invisible toll you've carried for so many years. The price of being different is not small. It is the loneliness of being misunderstood. It is the fatigue of carrying others' energy. It is the inner struggle between continuing to give and the need to save some for yourself. But recognizing this truth is what allows you to step into a new path, a path of protecting yourself, of choosing your connections, of learning to say no when necessary. And then you will see your youthfulness was never gone. It was only hidden beneath layers of energy that did not belong to you. Once you sweep that away, the Gemini light in you will shine again, fresh and radiant, this time with strength, unshaken and unwavering. If you have ever felt this way, if you have ever laughed brightly on the outside but wanted to sigh on the inside, leave a comment to affirm, "I understand this." That will be your message to the universe that you are beginning to understand and protect yourself. And it will also be a signal to other Geminis that they are not alone. Don't forget to subscribe, because this journey is only beginning, and there are many more secrets waiting for you. Secrets that will help you shine without having to pay the price of invisible erosion. Part 3. The Secret of Youth. The ability to live in the flow of the present. Dear Gemini, do you know why there is always a freshness in you, an energy that sometimes makes it impossible for others to look away? The secret lies in your ruling planet Mercury, the planet of intellect, communication, and constant motion. Mercury grants you the ability to see things with flexibility, a quick mind, and a soul always ready to learn. Thanks to this, you are like a refreshing breeze never still, always moving, always exploring, always renewing yourself. Unlike many zodiac signs that get stuck in regrets of the past or anxieties about the future, Gemini has a special gift: the ability to live in the flow of the present. You can be moved by the smallest things right in front of you. A fascinating conversation, a sudden spark of an idea, a playful moment with friends. This very presence in the now is what gives you vitality every day. True youthfulness does not come from preserving appearances, but from the way you connect with life, from the joy you find in every experience. Gemini, you are like a keeper of the wind. You don't hold on, you don't control. You allow yourself to drift with the natural rhythm of life. And because of this, you are not easily weighed down by time. When others let painful memories hold them back, or let the worries of the future strip away their faith, you allow yourself to move, to change, to keep walking forward. That is why, no matter the upheavals you've gone through, you remain youthful because you do not let yourself get trapped in the swamps of time. Think back every time you learn something new, meet someone new, or discover a fresh idea. Doesn't your heart beat faster, as though it has become young again? That is clear proof that your youth is tied to movement and endless curiosity. You never accept being still. And that movement, whether in thought, in words, or in action, is the very stream that keeps you refreshed. Yet, Gemini, society does not always accept this. You are often pressured to grow up according to rigid standards, to be stable, to be serious, to tone down your curiosity and innocent joy. And every time you try to force yourself into that mold, you start to lose your soul's natural flow. You feel dried up, stiff, and gradually your youthfulness seems to fade. In truth, you are not aging. You are simply being cut off from the energy that has always been your essence. Gemini, remember this. You stay young not because you fight time, but because you know how to live fully in each moment. When you allow yourself to be curious, when you listen, when you share, when you burst out laughing in an unexpected conversation, that is when you are connected to the endless flow of life. And as long as you hold on to that connection, you will always remain youthful, not just in your eyes and your smile, but deep within your soul. So, never let the judgment of others make you lose this gift. Never let society convince you that you must be more serious, more mature, to truly grow up. True maturity is not about shutting yourself down, but about knowing how to keep the wind inside you free to fly, no matter how much time passes. If you feel this truth within yourself, leave a comment to affirm, "I live in the flow." Show the universe and show yourself that you choose to live in flexibility, in the joy of each moment. And don't forget to subscribe, because we will continue this journey to uncover even more secrets. Secrets that will help you understand why Gemini will always be one of the Zodiac signs carrying an endless youthful energy. Part 4. Creative Power and the Ability to Transform Pain. Dear Gemini, if Leo stays young by connecting directly to the source of creative light, then you, Gemini, hold a different gift. The ability to connect and transform. It is a unique kind of alchemy that only Gemini possesses. You can draw inspiration from anywhere: a fleeting glance on the street, a brief conversation, a sudden spark of an idea, or even a tearful experience. For you, everything can become material to create something new. And it is this very process that keeps you youthful. Because every time you create, you are not only breathing life into the world, but also breathing vitality back into yourself. Gemini, have you ever realized that your youth does not come from appearances, but from your ability to constantly be reborn through creativity? Every time you write a line, sing a melody, tell a story, or simply share an idea, you are reconstructing yourself. You are turning wounds into lessons, chaos into wisdom, pain into strength. And in those very moments, every cell in you feels renewed, your heart feels younger. This is a secret few understand. Creativity is not just art. It is Gemini's way of maintaining immortality in spirit. Think back to the times when you were drowning in sorrow. Maybe you lost a relationship, missed an opportunity, or faced a crisis that seemed impossible to overcome. Yet somehow, you retold it as a story, a diary entry, a poem, or even just a social media post. And what did you feel after? Relief. As if you had set down part of the burden. That was no coincidence. That is the transformative power you carry. While many are buried in pain, You, Gemini, have the ability to turn it into a doorway leading to growth. And it is precisely this creativity that keeps you young. Because every time you allow yourself to create, you step into a state where time nearly stops. You are swept away in the current of inspiration, and in that flow, you forget age, you forget limits. There is only you and the powerful stream of life moving through you. In that state, you are like a child at play, innocent, free, unburdened. And that state is the most natural, powerful elixir of youth, stronger than any method. But Gemini, this gift is fragile. Society, norms, and even those around you may not always understand your way of transforming. They might say you are too dreamy, too sensitive, too unrealistic. They judge, they criticize, they even try to extinguish your creativity. And if you let those voices win, if you choose silence, if you hide your difference, you will begin to lose that precious life force. Every time you give up creating out of fear of ridicule, you age a little. Every time you deny your unique ability to connect, you sever the youthful current within. Gemini, never forget that creativity is your breath. No one has the right to stop you from breathing, and no one has the right to take away your creativity. You were born to connect, to tell, to transform. When you write your story, you not only heal yourself, but also send a message to other souls that from pain can sprout strength, from chaos can arise order, from ruins can emerge beauty. That is the magic of Gemini. So, protect this ability as you would protect your very life. Allow yourself the freedom to express, no matter the judgment. Dare to create, even if no one understands you, because when you do, you are sustaining your eternal youthful flame. And that is how you keep your soul alive, no matter how much time passes. If you feel this truth within you, leave a comment to affirm, "I create to stay alive," because that is not just a phrase, but a commitment you send to the universe that you choose to sustain your life through creativity, through connection, through your miraculous power to transform. And don't forget to subscribe, because there are still many more secrets about Gemini's endless youth waiting for us to explore together. Part 5. Gemini's Mission. Keeping the twin flame forever bright. Dear Gemini, by now you can see one thing clearly. Your youthfulness has never been a coincidence. It doesn't come from vague luck, nor does it simply come from genetics. It comes from a mission the universe entrusted to you the very moment you took your first breath. You are Gemini, the soul carrying within you two essences, two streams of energy that continuously renew and nurture one another. And it is this rhythm that keeps you forever young, despite time, despite challenges. But this is not meant for you alone. It is so you can become the wind that breathes life into the world. When you live true to your nature flexibility, endless curiosity, constant creativity, and childlike joy in each moment, you become a living source of inspiration for those around you. Others may look at you and realize there is another way to live, different from what they've been taught to believe. That age does not have to mean dryness. That maturity does not mean losing joy. That we can renew ourselves at any age. And Gemini, you are the proof of it all. Yet this mission is not a path paved with roses. Along with the gift you carry, you also face significant challenges. You must learn to protect your energy, because your light easily draws in both those who truly walk with you and those who come only to take advantage. Some connections make you stronger, lift you higher, but others only drain you, leaving you exhausted. And if you don't choose wisely, you may find yourself like a candle burning bright for others, yet slowly running out of your own flame. Gemini, don't forget, you were not born to be an endless source of energy for anyone who seeks it. You were born to be the free wind, spreading life while keeping your essence whole. Your responsibility is to learn to discern who is truly worthy of being by your side and who only comes to bask in your light without ever giving back. When you guard this boundary, you not only protect your youthfulness, but you also turn that light into an eternal force. Your youthfulness, Gemini, is a gift meant to inspire. It reminds people that we are never imprisoned by a number. True youth does not lie in appearances, but in a heart that still feels, a mind that still questions, a spirit that still renews itself. And every time you laugh, every time you learn something new, every time you create and spread joy, you remind the world that life can always begin again, at any stage. Gemini, you are living proof that age is just a number. You are the voice of the universe declaring, youth is a state of spirit, not a line on a birth certificate. And when you live fully in that truth, you not only keep your twin flame forever bright, but you also become a torch lighting the way for countless other souls who have lost theirs. So never be afraid of your difference. Never let anyone convince you that your flexibility or your joy is not serious enough. That is your strength. That is why the universe chose you. Keep being curious, keep learning, keep creating, and keep living joyfully as if every day were a gift. Because when you do, you not only preserve your own youthfulness, but you also pass that flame on to the world. If you truly feel this within you, leave a comment to affirm, I shine as a Gemini. That will be your declaration to the universe that you are ready to live fully with your mission. And don't forget to subscribe, so you won't miss the sacred journeys ahead, where we will continue to uncover deeper secrets, helping you not only understand Gemini more clearly, but also know how to shine in the right way, in the right place, with the right people. Dear Gemini, after walking through today's journey, you must have realized an important truth. Your youthfulness is not just something that makes others curious, but a gift, and also a mission that the universe has placed within you. The lesson you can carry with you right now is this. Cherish your ability to renew yourself each day. Don't be afraid of change. Don't be afraid to create. And most importantly, protect your energy from what is not worthy. Because only when you guard that light within you can you share it fully with the world. Remember, youth is not an age, it is a way of living. Being curious about life, finding joy in each moment, creating from both happiness and pain. If you feel that energy burning in your heart, leave a comment to affirm, I shine as a Gemini, so we can spread this light together with the community. And don't forget to like, subscribe, and turn on the notification bell, because there are still many sacred journeys ahead, waiting for you to explore. Gemini, you are living proof that age is only a number, and that every day can be a new beginning. Thank you for walking with me in today's video. I look forward to seeing you again in the next journeys, where the universe still holds many more magical secrets just for you.